Hello. Um, you might have found my title rather interesting. Um, is the title of someone saying most women with whom I've had a long term relationship, once they moved on from this relationship with me, they have been, most of them, quite lucky, particularly in love, finding a really good partner, and some of them raising a family or having good jobs and so forth. Now, of course, you're going to think, wow, how arrogant this guy is. He says he's basically bringing luck to women that get close to him. So he's basically saying, come this way, is I'll bring you luck. But no, this is not what I'm saying. First, let me tell you a couple of minutes, just a brief intro to my past life, not past lives, but in this past life. At a very young age, I started traveling all around the world and settled in the Himalayas of India, lived with yogis, just wandering around, nomads, learning spirituality, meeting lots of wonderful people, saying lovely places. That was the India of the 60s and 70s. It was wonderful. Now, when I met an absolutely beautiful woman in India, close to Burma, Nagaland, and so we fell in love. Although she came from a quite a high up family, and I was a yogi, basically dressed in rags. But it was okay. So we decided to leave India and go to Italy. Now, what happened, we were together actually 5 years, but what happened is that soon after I realized that this kind of married life was not ideal for me. This is not who I am. Uh, Going back home to every day to 8 o'clock, doing certain rituals every day and so forth, they just were making me feel quite constricted. And luckily, this kind of feeling maybe is only with a few people, otherwise, we wouldn't have the procreation of a world. So, and it was very difficult because, this feeling was coming over me again and again, till at the end, and we decided to part. And what happened after we decided to part in a really nice way, she found a wonderful man with whom she's been together for so many years in a very, very fulfilled relationship and very interesting life as well. And after that, I tried a few times as well with some other partners, but it was always the same result. And so at the end, that to really come to terms, look, it's no point you try again and again. It's not your life, and that is okay. But I was so pleased to see that every woman with whom I broke up, they went on to a better life. Now, so as I said before, it's not because um, I bring good luck, far from it, or no, I mean, I might bring some good luck to some people, but it's not guaranteed, oh, you have a relationship with me, you're going to have good luck. No. What it is that these women, I was very fortunate. They were very, very loyal and faithful to this commitment they had made with me. And they really had faith that through perseverance, they will be able to change my hesitance. But later on, of course, they had to realize that it was not going to happen. So sometime it was the woman who just found another man and left, and sometime it was me that just spoke to the person and said, look, we are just making each other unhappy. This is not going to work for me. Bless you, you know. So that's how it went. And so this great lesson is this: if you really stick, stay with your loyalty to love, what happens, I've noticed that it might frustrate you. There might be frustration for quite some times, but sooner or later, the fruits, that seed grows. And then it leads the person to find the situation, the partner they really want. So what I'm doing here, I'm giving homage to love and perseverance, to faith, to commitment, and not with a sense of despair, I have to find somebody. No, you just go on with your life. And what happens very often, that for which you had so much dedication, it will come to you. And I was very pleased to see this, you know, thinking about it, looking back at people. Of course, there are some of these women that I haven't seen in a long time, so I don't know what's happening now. But, you know, they were really enjoying their life after a few years that I kept meeting them after separation. And so that in itself was quite worth it. So I hope I've given you a good message. Have faith, be loyal to your commitment. Sooner or later, it will flower, and it will even make fruits if it is a tree. It might sometime not come to be because maybe it's just not your path. Maybe you have to go through other stuff and understand other stuff. But so far, what I've seen has been quite nice with those great ladies, most of them finding the relationship they were aspiring to. I'm not saying that all women just want a happy relationship, but I'm just saying because some of them are quite self-fulfilled, like I am. But I'm saying, you know, there is a large number, both of men and women, that are looking for a relationship, are looking to grow a family and lovely children. So keep up the love. Keep up the love. If it's not the love for a relationship, keep up the love towards anything else you aspire to, not with egotism, but just to celebrate creation, creativity, and love itself. Thank you.